Alright, we have relocated. I was going to do the schoolyard from the previous video. The sun came out and it was just too damn hot. I'm your host slash cameraman slash metal detector operator, Mike. And this is the area I've decided on. It's in a park adjacent to the school. And I'm just going to stay in the shade because I cannot deal with the heat. It's just too hot. Alright, let's get started. I'm digging with a Vanquish 440. And as you can see, we just had a lot of rain here in Arkansas. I'm in northwest Arkansas in the Fayetteville area. There are parks everywhere. Parks are great places to detect if you don't have permissions. They're generally speaking, as a rule of thumb, they're trashy, so I like to try and notch out most of the trash with the exception of 10, 11, 12, 13, which a lot of times is going to be nickels, and also you'll have gold falling there as well. Let's turn my machine on. I'll show y'all what I'm doing. This is a Vanquish 440. For the money, I don't think you can possibly buy a better detector for $300. It has multi-IQ, as you can see right here. I got relic, jewelry, custom, and coin. I like to run in coin because you get your best target separation. It's not the deepest mode, relic is, but target separation is a lot slower. So I like to run it in this mode. It's not that big of a difference. So, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to notch. Oh, we're turning the power up and down. My bad. Actually, notch out number 10 right here. Boop. The next one. And I'm going to leave it for all US modern coins as well as silver coins and such. And nickels. And hopefully gold if we get really, really lucky. I have found 1, 2, 3, 4 rings in this park and a brooch. One ring was actually gold and diamonds. So let's see if we can get lucky today. We'll start right here by these picnic tables. Only signals I'm going to dig are strong repeaters. If it's not going to repeat, I'm not going to dig it. I'm not too big on this number, but I'm trying to pinpoint. This is probably trash, but let's dig it and see what it is. All right. My videos are not going to have that slick glitz of some of the professionals out there who have channels for a living. I'm an amateur hobbyist who forgot to see how deep this is. Let's see. How deep was this target? If you look, it's got 3 arrows. The 3 arrows indicate a depth of somewhere roughly around 6 inches. So I'm not going to take too big of a plug, hopefully. Just going to do this and this, that right there, and here, and hopefully we've got it, whatever it is, out of the hole. Get this last little bit of dirt here. My guess, if I have to guess at what this is, I'm going to say there's a real good chance of a beaver tail. For you, those of you who don't know what a beaver tail is, that is a old school pull tab. And we did not get it, so let me take a little bit more dirt out the hole. And I might, is that it? Oh, wait, oh, what we got here? I thought I saw a coin, and I did. It is a zinc penny. That is what was giving us that reading. Let's check it and see. That was him. So it was a coin. Well, penny earned is a penny saved is a penny earned, or Some such nonsense. You guys save a lot of them. Didn't really have anything worth mentioning. All right, well, I'm going to pause this and do the Hollywood movie magic. We'll be back directly. Well, I just dug a zinc penny up with my hory knife. I got two digging tools. I got this. If you'll look, it's a... I'm not sure if you can see it here, but anyways. Dr. Otek, $26, Amazon. And let me tell you, I am not easy on stuff. This thing has been beat to death, and it is fantastic. It cuts through serrated edge, two sides, sharp, and it goes right in the dirt like a, well, like a knife. All right, let's see if we can find something. If you look, there's a bottle cap on the ground. Gets nothing off of it. You get like a little kind of scattered signal, but you'd never dig that anyways. This is probably a zinc. A couple of them actually. Endpoint says right here. I think it's going to be a pair of them right here. A pair of zinc pennies, I'm thinking. All right, since it's two coins, it's kind of a large area. I'm gonna grab my little shovel. These are great for digging, so long as in Arkansas, well, if the ground's wet, for one, and number two is if the ground is moist. It has not been moist prior to now, and I've been using a pickaxe. In a lot of areas, you got to use a pickaxe in Arkansas just due to the simple fact that there's so many damn rocks in the ground. So how simple that was. Hopefully we got it. No, we didn't quite get it. Let's see, we go a little bit further this way. This should get it. And let's see if we got it that time. Yeah, it's out the hole. It's right here somewhere. We can get the pinpointer out. And look, if you're going to start digging, or if you're already digging and you don't have one of these, this is a GP pointer off of Amazon's $20. Are there better pinpointers? Absolutely. But are they worth another $110, $130? Not that I can tell. I've used both. And this one works pretty well. Well, if I got it out the hole, it does. Where the hell is it at? Wait, up. Look, I'll give you a demo. Here's a coin. Let me see if I can put this like this and give you a little bit better idea of how it works. So we're about an inch, maybe an inch, inch and a half away from the coin. And it works also like this. On side scan. 20 bucks. If you wonder what that tape is, there's a way to what's called super tuning it, where you take a piece of metal, you slide it up till it starts to make noise, and you slide it back a hair, and it gives you about another half inch of detection with it. And also there's another hack on YouTube. You can go to YouTube and just hit put in search terms super tune hack for GP pointer, and it's super simple. It doesn't require anything where you need tools. All you need is a coat hanger and a piece of metal. I use 2 beaver tails and put black tape just to tape them to it, and it works really, really good. Like I said, on a penny you'll get about an inch, inch and a half of detection. On a quarter, maybe an inch and 3/4. No pun intended. Huh. But yeah, it works good. All right, we're gonna dig the next one. I'm gonna see. Let's get my machine and sweep the hole. See if there was enough. I think there's another coin here. I thought there was. Oh, maybe not. I might have been picking another coin up. All right, well, we're gonna put the dirt back. It's very, very important when digging at parks or anywhere really for that reason. Always put your plug back. Put the plug of dirt back in the earth. or if you don't have a plug of dirt, it's just broken up dirt, try and get as much of it back in the hole as possible so that future diggers don't get told they can't dig there because previous diggers made a mess of the place. And we're going to pause and we'll be right back. All right, we got another target. Don't know what it is. Based off the numbers, it could be a bunch of things. Unfortunately, it's probably junk, but I'm going to dig it anyways. It's a good repeating signal. All right, so we see where it's at. It's saying it's about 3 or 4 inches deep, so I'm not going to get the shovel out. I'm just going to take the hori and come in like this and hopefully pop whatever it is right out of there. See how that cut through those roots? There's a real good chance this is a pull tab, but there is an outside possibility of something good. And let's see if we got it. Of course not. I'm going to get the pinpointer out and see if we can pinpoint it in the hole. Not yet. All right, let's see. Let's see, is it out? Yeah. All right, we're giving up with the hori. We're going to get the shovel and whatever the hell it is coming out of there this time. Well, drop the phone. That's the only bad thing around trees, you get roots. If you're digging around trees, you got to pick. It makes pretty short work of roots. Let's see if whatever it is up. I saw it. It is a pull tab, just as I suspected. You got to dig a lot of those to find something good, unfortunately. That was a really bad example of what to do with a pull tab. Throw it next to a tree. You really ought to take those out with you if you're conscientious, which I will be here in just a second. I'll even prove it to you. I'll pick it up and let you watch. Of course, there's no guarantee I keep it in my pocket, but you'll just have to trust me. If I can find it. Wait, I have a metal detector, don't I? Huh. Use that to find it. There it is. And in the pocket. I'm trying to lead by example, I guess. I hate these damn things. You gotta dig about 400 or 500 of those, it seems like, in a park to find something worth digging that comes up at that number, but hey, you never know. I have scored a few times. And we'll be back. Alright, we got a 12-13 ringing up here. So I'm hoping it's a nickel or, well, gold. You always hope for gold. Could be. It's the right number for it. But there's lots of stuff that comes in at that number. Let's figure out what it is, shall we? The last thing I dug up that was ringing up a solid 12 that was of any consequence was a very thin lady's white gold ring, 10 karat, which was a couple weeks ago. Maybe a week ago, something like that. I don't really remember exactly. You dig enough holes, you forget exactly when it was you dug them. Unless you keep meticulous records, which the only records I have are on vinyl. Oh, criminal record. That's another discussion for another time. It's just I don't do that sort of thing anymore. This is part of my therapy, metal detecting. Well, I thought that signal was kind of iffy. I hate that whenever the signal just disappears. There's something right here in this crap. I don't know what it is. I suspect it's garbage, but oh, is that it? That would be it right there. And that would be, I have no idea what that is. That would be a piece of, well, I'm gonna go with aluminum, as they say across the pond. We'll be back. This is our next target, just a few feet away. Solid 22. It's a solid repeating target, which I mean, usually, as a rule of thumb, they say, you know, solid repeating high tones, dig them. You never know what it is. So let's see what the hell it is. This little guy right here is not very appreciative. He's not liking it. We'll put him back. Believe it or not, I say live and let live for all of God's creatures. Even the grub worms that look like a horrible space alien, they serve a purpose. Not sure what it is, but they're there for a reason. All right, where is this at? Oh, no. Let's just get the shovel and be done with it. It's probably an aluminum freaking can, the way the target's jumping around. They're so big, you'll get a big can. Will give you a reading in two areas. All right, let's see. Well, whatever it is in this chunk of dirt right here, I think. Let's just make sure before I go to... Well, no, whatever it is right here. See if we can pinpoint it. Yep. And there it is right there. And there's just a culprit. A piece of freaking... I don't know, looks like fence material, like a piece of broken fence, or maybe... It's aluminum, it's very light, whatever it is. We'll be back. A solid, unwavering 13 at 4 inches. This has real possibilities of being a nickel. If it doesn't jump or it doesn't move, this machine, for whatever reason, nickels, it locks onto them. I'm not saying this is a nickel. There's also the possibility of a shallow pull tab, but I think this is a nickel. Let's see if I'm right. Alright, first let's see if I've even got it out the hole. So far I've been doing a horrible job of that. Hopefully we got it on the first try. Yes, we did. It's over here on this side of the plug, whatever it is. Since there's really no grass here, I don't mind busting this plug up too bad. Let's see. Well, whatever it is in this dirt right here. Let's get the pinpointer, see if we can pinpoint it. I'm really hoping this is a nickel. I like finding nickels because you just don't get a lot of them. But it is not a nickel. It is that piece of crap. Once again, there are certain metals that ring up at the same number as other things that we want to find, and you're not going to know until you look, unfortunately. I'm not sure if you buy higher end equipment if that's the case or not. I hear with Equinox you still get the same BDI numbers off the same metals, which you're talking about $1,000 machine as compared to the Vanquish. Well, depending on which one, the 600 or the 800. You get better target separation and you get better depth, but from what I gather, I've never actually owned one, so I can't say from personal experience, but the videos I've watched, they get the same exact VDI numbers on the same materials. Like, if there would have been somebody with a Equinox just now, he would have dug that and he would have gotten the same material I got. Iffy signal, I'm not going to dig it. It would have rung up a 13 at 4 inches with the Equinox or this machine. I do know that. What I don't know is if there are other, like a CTX 330. Strange, we're getting like one direction, you get that and the other. Well, it's a 17. That could be gold. Probably trash, but possibility of gold exists. Let's dig it and find out what the hell it is. This is going to be by far my longest video to date. I don't know how long it's going to take to upload it to YouTube. I'll just do it at night when I'm sleeping. However long I make this video, it'll download surely in a night. I just use my phone for all this. I don't have a computer currently. Give you a little bit of background about me. I'm a military veteran. I served in the Persian Gulf in the Navy. Saw combat. I'm a combat action recipient. I have PTSD from the Gulf War as well as other traumas in life, as many people do. And this is one of my therapies, and it's actually been proven. Well, you see where that's at. Let me see here. It's in this little bit of dirt here. We're about to find out what it is. It's been proven by psychologists that have done studies that this is very therapeutic for people with PTSD and other mental health issues. All I know is when it starts beeping, I freaking go to a different place. It takes me somewhere besides where I'm at. If I get into my head too bad and dealing with stuff that cause me anxiety or depression, this is a surefire cure every time for me. All right, let's see if we can pinpoint this, and it might work for you too. One of the great things about this hobby is the physicality of it. Today's not that bad. There are days where I feel like I've run a decathlon or competed in a decathlon, or maybe shot with a gun. Well, I had for a second there, it beat. I don't know where that target went. Right here somewhere. What did I do with it? There it is, the elusive pull tab, which I suspected. And the bad thing about pull tabs is, depending on what type of drink it is, they can come in anywhere from like a 7 or 8, it seems like, which I rarely dig those low numbers. I don't do it because mainly where I'm at is in parks, and in parks 7 or 8 is almost always trash. Whereas, other people who don't mind digging garbage over and over again, to get something good. I really like digging coins. Coins is my thing. So, anyways, we're gonna pause and we'll be right back. Well, this wasn't a terribly exciting video. I hope it was somewhat informative, at least. Found a couple of coins. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna download this tonight, and remember, dig till dark.